What is going on, everybody? We are back on it. Hunter x Hunter chapter 376. Um, Last chapter, most of the comments and the discussion was we focused around Biski, trying to figure out, what the hell is it that she actually does. And I pretty much got information from a lot of you guys that we don't know. It hasn't been stated, so all we can do is kind of theory craft on how she maintains that petite form. I got explanations from maybe it's something kind of like Neon does. It's something she was just so passionate about and wished for that the Nen gods aligned and made it possible. But then it's like, could everybody pull something like that off? I don't know. Got other theories on, she does this, and this, whether it be like she manipulates and enhances her aura to do X, Y, and Z. But then it's like she has to hold that 24 hours all the time. Granted, if she's done it year after year after decade, it probably becomes like breathing to her. Maybe it would become so easy it wouldn't fatigue her. But still, even then, to be focused on that, when you get in kind of like a high stress scenario and things like that, what's to keep you from like kind of, forgetting to contain that? So that seems kind of like a lot of effort. But yeah, we just kind of got no kind of definitive answer on kind of what it could be. Got more explanations on the Nen Beast and its ability. It pretty much is creating like its own pocket dimension, and if you're in it, you can be in it. But once you leave, you cannot get back in. I don't know if there's going to be clarification because at some point the Nen Beast has to rest, right? Or the boy has to rest. So when the boy goes to sleep, I'm pretty sure the Nen Beast then itself is off at the time. I'm pretty sure when I don't know if this is confirmed or not, but when the host runs out of energy and needs to sleep, the Nen Beast has no energy to siphon, and then the Nen Beast itself is, kind of gone until I guess there's more aura to siphon. I'm not sure if that's been confirmed or not. But at some point that barrier has to come down. Then at that point, can I get back in? I kind of don't know the rules and regulations. And then again, if you go in there, it looks like you're able to see the Nen Beast from what we saw from Hanzo. I don't know if we've gotten confirmation yet from any of you guys. I guess we'll kind of wait to see if we find it out here in the upcoming chapters. If you can actually physically damage a Nen Beast, like I walk in there, say I'm somebody working for one of the other princes, I go there to offer help, and I'm in there, and I walk out because I don't know about the Nen Beast, and I try to get back in. I'm like, okay, I was here. I was like, oh, and I'm easily able to deduct things. Like, okay, it creates its own dimension. I know they're here. Let me attack this Nen Beast. Can I actually physically touch it, harm it, disable it? I'll have to kind of wait and see. Karapika still got his kind of boot camp classes going with the Nen. Looks like Biski and Hanzo are also starting theirs. And yeah, we'll just kind of go from there and get it going. Are we good? Everything's recording? Yeah, we're kind of got 15 chapters left. How many weeks are left in the year? 9? Dang, so right around the new year, I'm going to be sitting, just like the rest of you guys, just kind of sitting here twiddling my thumbs. I'm going to be, so what I'm 28 right now. I'll be sitting here at 38, 48, 58. Just wondering if it's ever going to come, We'll worry about that when we get there. But yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Chapter 36, titled Determination. I'm deeply sorry, but you cannot see the king. Oh, this got to be not Hanzo, Halcomberg related. Please wait until the next banquet. I'm here because that's not soon enough. Well, there's got to be some reason that you would be able to see him. There's got to be something. As far as, like, emergency to the ship, or, like, the voyage is in jeopardy, or, I don't know. Let's see if he can, they're not going to let him in there, clearly. And I wonder what the king does at all this time. I wonder what the king's, because the king has his own Nen Beast. Has he kind of, well, they know they can't see their own Nen Beast. I don't know if he's like synergized with his or kind of is aware of what his Nen Beast does. Like, is he spying on all this as it's going down, or I don't know. At least give this letter to father. Ninth Prince Halcomberg is negotiating with the guard at the gate. I can only pass the letter to Morrissey, the Grand Chamberlain. My advice is to give it to the king directly at the banquet. Bro, he said that he can't wait. I'll come again tomorrow with the letter. Until he sees me, I'll keep coming. The next day and the next day. They're just going to keep saying no until the banquet comes. You might as well just hold. Second Prince Camilla was only fighting in self-defense after being fired upon by Muse, the first prince's guard. Oh, they're in, I guess, court with Benjamin. He fled. She followed in pursuit and came upon whoever that is, the first prince's guard, and Waffle, the first queen's guard. Guns were pointed at her, and she felt in danger for her life and was forced to shoot. This is a case of self-defense. We demand the first prince and his personal army hand over Muse for the attempted assassination of the second prince, and are also filing a suit against the first prince on suspicion of ordering the assassination. Objection. Firing dozens of shots at first Prince Benjamin, who was unarmed, was clearly excessive, and we are not harboring Muse. I request that the first prince's quarters be searched. Your Honor, we request a search of the second prince's quarters. All right, I will request the royal army perform a search of both. But isn't the royal army kind of biased to Benjamin? So wouldn't they kind of, I don't know, report back their findings to be in Benjamin's favor? Until Muse is found, both princes will be confined to the VVIP area under surveillance. Protection services can continue as usual, but I will assign an escort to accompany all outings. Court is adjourned. And who's this judge here? And where does she stand as far as hierarchy goes? Is she just a judge? Can she order execution of princes and things like that? It looks like she's ordering the army here, for the search. But like, if she ordered something and Benjamin was like, "Nah, fuck that," would you think the army would be loyal to him and kind of override whatever she decided? I don't know. Court is adjourned. So they're both going to be under surveillance in the VVIP, whatever the hell that means. We're never going to find Muse, though. He's dead. So, yeah. She escaped confinement, unfortunately. It doesn't matter. Muse's owl sees everything. Oh, yeah, we've got the loyalty thing. The ability that he'll be able to see. That, I guess, what is it, an N owl? That only the user can see? I'll see it no matter where she is or what she does. And it stays active at all times. Day 3. I got 3 of them. 1 is still inside. Close the living room doors. Nobody move. Bill, close the bedchamber doors and don't open them until I get there. It's the same culprit it attacked the moment Muhan went to the bathroom. Visually detected remote control or manipulator. Fuck, we're still trying to find this. Again, is everything alright? Stay here. The culprit is clearly attacking those without an N. You'll be fine with me. 10 seconds after the scream, and he's all dried up. Taken by surprise, there's no way to fight back without an N. It's gone, but it wasn't small enough to escape through the vents. The N has been deactivated. We need to do some explaining in the living room. About what? This is a situation where people might start to think we planned it. True. They might think you invited all these people there to slowly kill them off one by one. Everything that happened benefits us, especially considering how Muhan argued with me on the first day. That's it. You lured us here with the promise to teach us about Nen. Your plan is to eliminate us one by one. I knew it was too good to be true. Everything was a lie. Hold on. What I've said about Nen is true, and this isn't our plot. If we continue, you'll keep eliminating us, and if we quit, these murders will get covered up. So what are you going to do? Call the Royal Army. It's obvious which side the judge will support. What they're saying, yeah, I was about to say, they make a strong case. What they're saying sounds logical, and there's enough circumstantial evidence. Even with royal privilege, in the worst case, all of us could be separated, including the Queen and the Prince. We can't get the Royal Army involved. I have to persuade them to continue. Hey, can I say something? What the hell does he want? Who pees while in hostile territory anyway? Isn't that just stupid? Not wrong. I was caught by surprise, but this was just being careless. The class is only a couple hours long. Just stay on your toes and go by the book. We're split into 3 groups, so keep an eye on one another. Do everything as a group, and this type of attack can't happen. Thank you for your opinion, but We don't fully trust your hunter association. Is he a hunter? Yeah, he is. The rumor is that you're conspiring to use the battle for succession to gain favor with the Cock and Royals. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Oh god, I hate this dude. I see besides the princess, this is also a competition to advance your careers. Good for you. It has nothing to do with us hunters. We do our best on the job, and once it's over, we move on to the next one. Typical speech of someone who doesn't really have much say in the matter. Just listen to yourself. It's important to gather intel regarding the other prince's defenses. It's also the queen's orders. None of us, our underlings following orders, are clamoring to end the classes. I don't know if I actually should have gone down first then back over, but we already did it. Isn't your job in the class over? You know about Nen already. Why are you here griping now that B is dead? If you want to quit, just leave. Don't drag the rest of us into it. The royal army should only be called to recover bodies. If you're going to accuse 8th Queen Oito and her guards, I can accuse everyone here of the same thing. If we quit now, our missions fail, and the culprit gets away. You lose the chance to score any points. I'd like to continue as long as there's anyone who wants to, but you will be the one who decides. The ones who decide. Yeah, why is this dude over here, like, speaking logically and wanting to help out? You sure? They're suspicious of us anyway. No, we can continue classes, thank you. No need. I need some help, too, you see. Can I borrow Bill for 10 minutes? What the hell does he want Bill for? I see, it's worth a try. Damn it, did we just get, like... Did they just talk about whatever they wanted to do off screen? Off panel? Yes, they might not be able to talk to me, but I can at least give them information. But it would be weird to talk to myself in front of room 1013. People will stare. So you're going to pretend to be chatting with Bill. Oh, this is that dude? Oh, they're leaving at the end of every day. Wait, hold on. Is this the guy that was with Hanzo and Biski that was like, hey, I'll try, and he walked out and stuck his hand back in? Is that him? So they're not staying in, but this is all in the same day. Oh, no. Wait. Did we... I think the timeline got shuffled up here a little bit. Because what's going on here, the person that just died from this, Nen ninja assassin that we haven't seen yet, they died within the same day training session of the other one that was killed. Correct? And this guy has been here the whole time. But then did we flash back a little bit? Last chapter, seeing Hanzo get in there, realize he's in there, show up, and then the guy's like, this is him wanting to leave to go train with Kurapika. He hasn't left. In last chapter, he hadn't left yet. But in 2 chapters ago, he was already there. So I think we were in the present. 375, we skip back to seeing Hanzo re-enter his body. And now we jump back to the present again. Where we left off last chapter is not the same point where we left off here. I think I've got that timeline right. I'm just trying to make sure, because the way it's lining up in my head, that has to be the way that it happened. We had to be in the present. Last chapter we stepped back to see Hanzo and what's up with that kind of portal pocket dimension. We saw him leave last time at the end of last chapter, but we had gone back in time, and now we're kind of fast forwarding again. The reason I say that is I don't know if they're all sleeping in Oito's quarters and this is just like a 2-week, we eat, sleep, do Nen. But I say that because he's out of the pocket dimension. He can't go back in. So it's not like they train for a day, they all go back to their, queens, princes, and go to sleep, and then come back the next day. That reason being because he wouldn't be able to get back in the pocket dimension. He left already. Hopefully what I'm saying makes sense, but we'll see. Hanzo got back, but that could be a special case. I don't know if I can get back in. Yeah. Okay. 13th Prince Nen Beast is in the empty room, right? I heard. I'll make contact if need be, but I'll prioritize this side. But as much time and help as many princes as possible. Buy as much time and help as many princes as possible. We need to continue the classes, so I'm staying on this side. 10 minutes, thank you. Is this the... Okay, this is the twin that kind of acts like she doesn't care, but we know she cares. Melody, come here. Yes, help me with my studies, huh? What? It's pointless when I'm going to die anyway. Yeah, why would she need help with it? What? Oh, I don't mean that. I know myself best, but I'm stubborn, so I get more motivated. You're the strongest in this room after me, so you're closest to being a student, right? That sound. What's your subject? Can you hear this? If so, say music. She's sending Morse code. Oh, what are you trying? Why does she have to be so like so discreet about? I mean, I guess she couldn't be like, Melody, I need to speak with you. Everybody else leave. You don't know what everybody else's Nen ability might be. They'll be like, all right, we'll leave. We've seen 2 people already that have Nen abilities that are for surveillance and can leave animals and invisible things behind. But it could be in passing, could leave her no. I don't know. Maybe this is fine. I wasn't very good at school. It's music, if I had to guess. Huh? What's your problem? Do I look like I want to learn an instrument? Whatever, I'll do this by myself. Go away. Yes, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Kitchen cupboard, bottom left. Okay. What the hell is that? Have secret conversations adults can't hear with mosquito. She's racking her brains in order to survive. I'll save her, I swear. Huh? Have secret conversations adults can't hear. I'm saying, so what is she... So, I mean, are these where they're going to have these secret conversations? They're just going to leave notes for each other in this bottom corner? Because I don't know why they can't have their secret conversations with this Morse code. Because clearly she was able to, get that message. So they could be sitting there yelling at each other again, and Melody could send something. Or is she not able to pick up on the Morse code the way she's sending it out? And maybe this will be easier. We'll just leave notes for each other. I don't know. We'll see. But Melody seems on board to save her, or at least care for her. Another one this morning. It looks like an ordinary coin. If the Nen Beast created it, what kind of effect do you think it has? Effects of conjured objects can be classified into 2 groups. They either work the same as actual weapons and tools, or they have supernatural effect unique to Nen. Since there is no coin of this design that I could find, it won't be the former. I think it's a catalyst that activates a supernatural effect by fulfilling certain conditions. Yeah, what does the coin do? Like, what do you, I mean, like, how do you, because like a coin is something you give or take. So does somebody have to maybe accept it for something? Oh, we're gonna get it right here. Thurprin Zhang Li's Guardian Spirit Beast, Conjurer, Compound type. Multiple abilities activated by multiple conditions. Sounds like it's gonna be a lot. So you have no idea. Someone who possesses the coin after fulfilling certain conditions will gain various abilities. What are the conditions? So you get to activate multiple abilities by multiple conditions. See, these are all the things though, and I brought this up last chapter. I don't know if we actually end up finding it all out. They were saying, X Nen Beast fulfill Y conditions. Most characters we see, some of their conditions are having to speak their conditions out loud, making that a condition. These Nen Beasts don't speak, so unless the narrator keeps telling us, combat type, multiple abilities activated by multiple conditions. Someone who possesses the coin, after fulfilling certain conditions, will gain various abilities. So someone who possesses the coin, so right now he's just holding the coin, but he's fulfilled, to our knowledge, no conditions. So he is not going to gain various abilities. And can the coin just be taken? Like if you learn the ways of it, and we see that it's been like dropping coins. Um, if I'm in that room, can I just run, grab it? I know the ways of it, immediately fulfill the conditions, and I gain those. I gain those abilities like instantly, or can the coins be forcefully taken like that? I don't know. I don't know. Day 4, Wednesday night, late night. Okay, we jump forward. Oh shit, the doorway's back. There it is. So this magic work. Okay, this could be a condition. It only works once a day. I mean, she's piecing the puzzles. No, she's piecing the pieces. I don't want to say this. I don't know. She's putting the puzzle pieces together, but she's troubleshooting it just like we are. Whatever she finds out about it, we're finding out about it. So if she thinks it's only been usable once a day, then it could be. We don't know anything more than she does. So this magic works once a day. Come to think of it, I got really tired yesterday after I got back. Where should I go today? Katie happened to be in her bed yesterday, but we would have been in trouble if the guards had seen us. Can I really go anywhere? If we can escape from the ship, I'd go with Katie. That's what I'm saying. Like, is this ability intertwined between the two? Because now it's just showing up. It looks like she did. Well, to my knowledge, she wasn't sitting there wishing for it. And then does Katie on the other side also need to be sitting there wishing for it? Or does it only lead to Katie? Maybe this is her ability. And whatever she really wishes for is where the other side of the doorway will lead. Maybe at the time we saw it last time, she was really missing Katie. So that's where it led. Maybe she really wants to get off this ship. I don't know if it could do all that. Let's see. Let's scroll on down. I mean, yeah, we gotta invest. I have to investigate. Is it really once a day? Does it turn over at midnight, or do I have to wait 24? These are good questions. These are the same questions I would ask. How far can I go? How many people can go through? Can the door appear in other? Yeah, exactly, exactly. Do they have to be next to each other? Could we be like at the banquet hall and make this? Can I change locations while I'm coming? Yep, these are all valid questions. How long does the door stay there without being used? I don't even know if I can come back through if I get caught out on the other side. True. Can I turn back midway or change the destination while inside? So, yeah, that's a lot of questions. I can't waste any tries. I have to think and do this efficiently. First, I'll check if I can re-enter from the exit and if I can change where the entrance is from the What? Just in case I can't get back, I'll have the exit stay in this room. I want to go back next to the entrance. The door doesn't appear. I'm going to save Katie with Mandy. It won't open. It doesn't look any different either. Is it one way from the entrance, or does it appear after I open the entrance? Gulp. Begin research. I don't know what the hell she just did. She's over here talking about I got to first. I'll check if I can re-enter from the exit. Check if I can re-enter from the exit. And if I can change where the entrance is from the exit. I honestly have no idea what she's saying. Somebody break it down. I'm not even going to rattle my head. Johan was killed, yes. The culprit used. What the hell has this dude been up to? I mean, he's got to be a Nen master at this point, huh? To be honest, before he just popped up on this panel, I forgot he was a character. Honestly did. It was someone among the 21 people in room 1014. It only occurs during the class so far, but I can't say if it's 14 Princess Wobbles people or the others. Should I keep going to the classes? What do you think? It's fatal to someone without Nen who's attacked while alone, but it's possible to avoid being a target altogether. They specified the limit to learn Nen is 2 weeks, so I think I should continue until at least then, whether or not, yeah, at least stay the 2 weeks. I see. So they are leaving at the end of every day, yeah. My impression is that Karapika, the leader, is not lying. Oh shit. He told the girl if she was lying he was going to kill her. She's got a bandage on her face. What's that from? The goal for the Hunter Association is to escort them until we get to the continent. That's as far as they need to prevent the assassinations. It's quite likely that they're teaching Nen for real to level for the, it's quite likely they're teaching Nen for real to level the playing field in order to create a stalemate. Yeah, the more people that know it, the less people that can get snuck up on by people that can and people that can't. I generally agree, but are you prepared to continue, sir? What psychotic shit is he about to talk about? And what the hell is this data row with orange hair on my screen looking at? Some of them can manipulate people, right? What if the act of teaching is the condition to activate the ability to manipulate people? Dun dun dun. He's not wrong, but oh my god, to my knowledge, that's not what's happening. That's where the scar's from. Terrifying. He has surpassed me in one of the most important skills in Nen combat, the depth and speed of expecting the unexpected. This wound must be his guardian spirit beast requirement. Huh. So now his guardian, so he has a mouth inside a mouth with a tongue with a tongue. And we're saying that wound that she has must be from his spirit being. He doesn't see his beast, so he doesn't know his beast did this. And he's saying that his guardian spirit beast, this must be his guardian spirit beast requirement. Requirement for what though? We don't know what his beast does. Are we going to get the explanation like everybody else's? If you continue, when you get back here on the last day, you'll need to bring something to prove your innocence, whether or not you've learned Nen. Okay, I understand. I'll continue. And he's over here after it. 11 more days. I can make it. I can teach him Zetsu. Oh, Theta dear, yes. Don't you think I'm ready for this water divination thing? Oh no. She's trying to keep him away from like all that shit. Because the deeper down the rabbit hole goes, the more uncontrollable he's going to be. He basically already is. Not yet. Cluttering your mind with unnecessary information can backfire. True, it's better to know earlier. That's her inner thoughts. Come on, my knack for this is insane. Trust me, I'm more obsessive than that. Let's go the shortest route. If I knew his type, I could form a plan. I made my objections. So I guess she gave into it because she's like, if I can figure out the category he falls into. I mean, she seems, and we haven't got much of her, but she seems prepared to hold him back and almost be willing to protect others rather than protect him from himself. Like she's trying to protect others, herself, himself from himself. So my thought process is she's thinking, if I can figure out what his category is with the knowledge that I have over him, I can start thinking, if he's an enhancer, okay, what do they struggle with? What can I do? X, Y, and Z. But at the same time, he's going to know what it is, what he is, and then start, his progression is only going to get better. This is overflowing, right? So does this mean he's an enhancer? Phew, what is this? I've never seen anything like this. A specialist. Only one thing is for sure, that it's sinister. Oh, I thought it was just, I guess it kind of wasn't just overflowing. I thought, because this is the first time we've seen it up close in the hand drawn. So I thought this is how they were showing, the thing overflowing. But it does kind of look like it's boiling, bubbling. Did we get what it was for a specialist? I forget what the water divination turns into for a specialist. Oh lord. But see, like when he's interacting with her, he seems like decent. Like this is psychotic. This is why he's so dangerous, because like in the instance of a flip, because when he's speaking to his man over here, and we see the side eye he's looking at and making his guy sweat, and we see this aura coming off of him, it's like, oh shit, what's he thinking? And then he's over here, he's like, come on, trust me, I got a knack for it. whoa, this is overflowing. What does that mean? You know, like he's just psychotic in one flip, and that's the end of it, isn't it? Yeah, that's the end of it. What up, Franklin? Um, yeah, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything to there wasn't anything too deep as far as like explanations here. I'm guessing he is a specialist. She's saying he's a specialist. We see her get damaged here by the spirit beast. She's saying it must be his guardian spirit beast requirement. So what's the requirement? Did it like inject poison? Is she marked for something? Um, and she's saying he surpassed me in one of the most important skills in end combat, the depth and speed of it, expecting the unexpected. I mean, it's easier to kind of do that not being, you know, in the thick of it. He's talking to his guy, but I mean, we haven't gotten any dialogue from him in a while. What the hell she's doing? I mean, I understand what she's trying to do. We're trying to figure out what the hell this is. What is this door passageway? And she's asking all the right questions. But what she's talking about is first I'll check if I can re-enter from the exit. So she's, and then yeah, I'm not even gonna try. You guys can explain that to me, break it down better than me trying to sit here and rattle that. So yeah, she's trying to figure that out. Again, another Nen piece here talking about conditions and meeting certain requirements and activating multiple abilities. What are the abilities that the said person that completes these conditions will gain? What are the conditions? How do you end up knowing what the conditions are? Because like nobody's communicating with the spirit beast. So we don't know what the conditions are, what they have to be. What is the do the coins have different numbers on them? I can't remember. But yeah, we'll have to wait and kind of see. Melody's connecting with oh, what's her name? What's her name? I don't know her name. Katie. Yeah, so I don't know if they're gonna start communicating through this. They're just gonna leave each other notes. She's trying to get out of there. Melody says she's gonna fight to the death to protect her. And this is our guy that left from Biski and Hanzo. I'm pretty sure my assumption on that was right. 374, he was already there. We were in the current timeline. He showed up. 375, we skipped back to seeing Hanzo enter his body. So did Hanzo call? Because they call. I'm trying to figure out when that phone call happened. That's the only thing I'm hung up on because didn't they call Hanzo's room while everybody was already there asking, hey, what do you see? What do you see? But this guy was already in with the Nen teaching class. But then when we flashed back last chapter, didn't him, Biski, and the other walk in the room while the guy just got off the phone? So how was he there for the phone conversation when I thought he was already here for it originally? Either way, he's already left, and we're pretty sure he can't get back in. But they're talking about it here. He seems pretty helpful. But he seems kind of down with, like, you know, protect the ones that can't protect themselves. Let's force a stalemate. All that kind of stuff. Everybody's suspicious of Karapik over here, thinking they're plucking him out 1v1. It's not a bad strategy when you think about it on face value to kind of weaken the numbers, but we know Karapik is not actually trying to do that. But I can understand their frustration. You've seen people slowly die off one by one. They don't know how to use Nen. You know how to use this all-knowing power, and we don't. But we'll kind of wait and see how that plays out. And then we saw the Camilla Benjamin court hearing. So they're both going to be under surveillance. And I'm not sure, like I said, where the Royal Army's loyalty lies. Isn't Benjamin in command of the Royal Army? She's just a judge or whatever. If she ordered something and they showed up, their loyalty to him, would it over... I mean, maybe they're on face value supposed to support the judge's decision over anything Benjamin or any prince says, but it doesn't always go that way. He knows the men. They could show up and work for him even if they're there to capture him or anything like that. But in Halcomberg, trying to see the king, which they're not going to let happen. He's like, I got a letter. Can you give this to him? He's like, yeah, I'll give it to him at the banquet. Like, what's the point? He says he's going to show up every day, but we'll kind of wait and see how that plays out. But that is it for 376. We are really getting down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 to go. A lot can happen in those 15. I don't know if I expect to see more death. Like, I'm sure by that time, I'm going to say maybe half the princes have been whittled down. I think we're going to see some Nen Beast in action. I think we're going to see some of the princes, at least the ones that are old enough to actually comprehend, use some Nen ability, especially T-Dog, Benjamin, Camilla. Yeah, it's building up to some great stuff, but we're coming down to. I mean, I know we got 3.5 months to go, so we have a while to go. But it feels like we're getting there pretty fast. But I'm enjoying it, and we'll see how it goes. YouTube, you guys will get this on Monday. Patreon, you guys will get this on Friday. YouTube, I mean not YouTube, Patreon. If you didn't already, we uploaded the Mob Psycho finale Sunday. If you hadn't seen that, check it out. It should be in the Patreon videos. YouTube should be getting that like Tuesday or Thursday, and then everybody will get their double avatar. Too early for Patreon, too normal for YouTube. Yeah, that's about it. We'll keep it from there. I appreciate it, guys. Have a good week/weekend whenever you're seeing this. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,